Let's get it Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jack Hornberger Field on the campus of Illinois Wesleyan University for today's College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin baseball game between the North Central College Cardinals and the Illinois Wesleyan University Titans. The NCAA and CCIW promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at student athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. Thank you for your assistance in providing a positive atmosphere. Let's meet today's starters. First, for your Cardinals of North Central. Batting first, left fielder, number 11, Yuki Yamada. Batting second and playing third base, number 16, Jackson Bland. Batting third and in right field, number 8, Parker Wyatt. Batting cleanup, first baseman, number 6, Austin Winky. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 19, John Michael Scumaci. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 20, Henry Saul. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 34, Caleb Coberly. Batting eighth, the DH, number 9, Vincent Merlot. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 23, Justin Lane. And on the mound for your Cardinals, number 27, Brian Duvall. And now the starters for your Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. Batting first in center field, number 19, Matt Hudick. Batting second, the shortstop, number 33, Justin Godomsky. Batting third, first baseman, number 27, Cade Tomhave. Batting cleanup, third baseman, number 1, Jimmy Gergoni. Batting fifth, the DH, number 32, JP Ferraro. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 14, Tristan Figgis. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 7, Gage Wolf. Batting eighth, and in left field, number 41, Jack Flagg. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 0, Tyler Woltman. And on the mound for the Titans, number 22, Will Davidsmeyer. And will you all please rise and remove your caps as we play our national anthem.
It is CCIW baseball tournament action here at Jack Hornberger Field. Great day, Michael and Hayden with you, and it's going to be an absolutely good one as we got the number 1 seed in Illinois Wesleyan versus the North Central Cardinals. They came in seeded number 2, Leaping Carthage at the end of the year. This is going to be great.
Absolutely, man. It's beautiful weather today, so a little bit of wind, but nothing that's going to interfere with your pitches or your hitting. Man, this is going to be a doozy. The top 2 teams in the conference. It's almost like you're playing the championship, even though it's not. You know.
For North Central, they played Carthage yesterday in what turned out to be a very, very exciting game. They took a 1-0 lead early from an error, and then they put up 2 more runs back-to-back, second and the third inning. But then their defense had a little trouble in the 8th. Let the Firebirds back in it. But we'll tell you how that game ended later because it was a absolutely crazy finish. Chris Rogers was the pitcher in that one. He absolutely dotted up the Carthage Firebirds.
Leading off for the Cardinals, number 11, Yuki Yamada.
Today, Yuki Yamada, your leadoff hitter for North Central. He'll be facing Will Davidsmeyer.
Yamada's got a .354 batting average on the season. A total of 11 RBIs.
Looks at ball one. Yamada yesterday, 2 at-bats, 1 run, and a strikeout for him, so productive scoring. Missing the zone and the turf. Quickly for the Titans, Wolfman's behind the plate, Gergoni and Gadomski on the left side, Wolf and Tomhave on the right side. Flag, Hudick, and Figgis in the outfield as bunt is pulled back. That's called a strike. Davidsmeyer battles back, brings it to a 3-2 count. It's a chopper, back up the middle, Gadomski on it, tough play, but he's gonna get it over to his buddy Tomhave. Yamada speedy down the line, but just not speedy enough.
That was an incredible play by Gadomski. I mean, in motion, that ball hopped right over the pitcher, but he got it and got the throw just in time to get Yamada at first.
Jackson Bland now the left-handed hitting Cardinal.
Bland batting a .303 on the season.
1 for 2 against Carthage. 2 walks and eventually scored. That one outside corner.
The one thing about Davidsmeyer is he's very quick getting off these pitches back to back. A lot of pitchers like to take their time, but he's just going for it.
That one hit really high, really deep towards the wall. And that one is going to be a home run for North Central. So Jackson Bland goes deep. The Cardinals out to an early 1-0 lead, just like against Carthage.
That is Bland's just second home run of the entire season. Yep.
That ball was hit an absolute mile. That's a really high wall out there in right field.
He sent that one soaring. I mean, off the bat, you could just tell it was going to be a home run.
Parker Wyatt will step in. Takes a strike. He's going to have to follow up that homer from his buddy. Got a 1-1 count. That one hit right over to second base. Gage Wolf is on it. Davidsmeyer comes back strong. After giving up the home run, he gets contact, but he gets the out.
Absolutely. That's what you want from the Titans, bouncing back quickly, you know. A home run that early can really phase some teams, but not the Titans.
Austin Winky looks at a curveball. Winky playing first base today for the Cardinals.
Winky batting a .262 on the season. Oh, man, that was close to his head.
Yeah, North Central barking in the dugout. Nice pitch from Davidsmeyer. Gets a swing and a miss. Yet another swing and a miss. Got him chasing out of the zone, low and away. Two-twos, chopped right back to Davidsmeyer. He'll scoop it up, underhand toss. That will get the Titans out of the inning, but the North Central Cardinals strike first with a homer from Jackson Bland. We'll see what the Titan bats can do when they come up in the bottom half of the inning. Back for the bottom of the first. North Central jumping on top of the number 1 seed Illinois Wesleyan Titans with a home run. They'll be sending out Brian Duvall on the mound. Henry Saul, the catcher. Bland and Lang on the left side. Scumaci and Winky on the right side. And in the outfield, Yamada, Coberly, and Parker Wyatt to face Hayden. A very potent lineup. Hudick, Gadomski, and Tom Have, the first 3 hitters for the green and white.
They are a deadly trio of batters. Gadomski always being a power hitter for the Titans. But don't discount Duvall here. He's got a 4.7 ERA. He's definitely going to give these Titan batters some trouble.
Number 19, Matt Hudick.
Matt Hudick, one of those speedy guys in this Titan lineup, likes to lay down the bunt for a base hit. Jackson Bland knows that. He plays a little bit in at third. And Hudick wastes no time going after the first pitch, but swings and misses for strike 1 against Brian Duvall. One missing high, evens it up 1 ball and 1 strike to Matt Hudick. Takes the strike, outside corner. That's something that we've seen from these umpires all tournament long. They're giving that outside edge. Able to lay that one off in the dirt. See if Matt Hudick can get something going with the 2-2 count. He wanted the top cheese, but laid it off, brings it full 3-2. Something we've seen all year long from the Titans, as the 3-2 is fouled away. They take their walks when they want them.
Absolutely. They are patient hitters. It's one thing I really admire about the Titans.
Another 3-2 pitch coming to Matt Hudick. That one too high in the zone. Ball 4, a leadoff walk for the Titans. Hudick's on, Gadomski's at the dish.
The shortstop, number 33, Justin Gadomski.
Gadomski, one of the top 2 home run hitters for the Titans. He's been batting a .381 all season long.
Gadomski takes 1 low. Duvall will check on the runner, and Hudick definitely a threat to steal. Titans like to be aggressive on the base paths. Nobody out, 1 on for Gadomski, 1-0 count. Goes after the second pitch, fouls it away. North Central playing double play depth up the middle. Lang, Schumachi, and Bland as they'll check on Hudick. Take by Gadomski, watches it in zone for another strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to move Matt Hudick over. Gadomski off the end of the bat. To the second baseman, over to second for the first out, but they're not going to be able to turn 2. Gadomski, fielder's choice, he reaches first. Hudick will head back to the dugout.
Schumachi, the senior out of Orland Park, making an incredible turn to get that out at second.
Now to bring up Cade Tomhave. Tough day at the plate against Milliken, but it's a new day of baseball. Always can change your numbers with one swing of the bat.
Senior out of Pittsfield, Illinois, is batting a .376 on the season. So he fouls that one back.
It's been someone that, especially early on in the year, the Titans leaned on his bat. He helped put them in the position that they are right now. Takes the pitch inside on the hands, fouls it away, inside out swing.
Tell you what, with the way he's swinging, he gets a hold on one of these pitches, it will go far.
Oh, 2 missing high and away. Wind is still a factor here today. It's a little bit more hitter friendly, I would say, as we saw the home run from North Central yesterday. It was going to be really hard to get a ball out of here. As Cade Tomhave right back up the middle, diving, but not getting it is Schumachi. That's a base hit for Cade Tomhave.
Third baseman.
Gadomski
number
moves
1,
over to second.
Gergoni.
Gergoni, the senior out of Mokina, Illinois.
Gergoni, one of those Titans, drawing a walk in against Milliken, and he'll hit that one right field. It's foul, though, out of play. Jimmy's brother Michael also on this Titan team. A little family action going on for the Gergonis as he looks at a strike. Brings the count 0-2. The 0-2 tried to hit the outside corner. Henry Saul with the frame job, but the umpire disagrees. It's a ball.
Bring it to a 1-2 count.
In the dirt, blocked by Saul. Every run matters in a tournament like this, so don't discount those plays behind the plate by the catchers, keeping a pass ball in front of them. 2-2. Gergoni hits that to right field towards the line, but making the grab is the right fielder Parker Wyatt. Tagging is Gadomski. He'll make it. Runners are at the corners now for the Titans with 2 outs. You would love right here to answer right back.
The DH.
This would be a prime This would be a prime time from a home run from JP Farrar. He leads the Titans, 6 home runs on the season. He's batting a .336. He's a capable hitter.
2 for 3 against Milliken. This is a big spot early on.
Big bench.
Off-speed pitch drops in for a strike. Nice job by Brian Duvall changing it up on Ferraro. Ferraro off the end of the bat, left field foul. Trying to get a blooper out in left field.
Ferraro, the sophomore out of Oak Park, Illinois.
Down, no balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Watches that one outside, ball 1. One, 2, missing high, evens it up, 2s across the board. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brian Duvall gets JP swinging. Titans lead runners on the corners. North Central leads it 1-0. We'll head to the top of the second when we come back on the Titan Broadcast.
It's time to play Did You Know with Illinois Wesleyan. First off, true or false? On average, over half of tuition for accepted students is covered by scholarships and grants. True. IWU invests more than $40 million in scholarships and grants for students each year.
Where has IWU ranked in highest earning graduates among small schools in Illinois? If you guessed number 1, you got it. And what's even better, IWU is the number 1 college in Illinois for getting a job and number 7 in the nation.
Last question, how much does it cost to apply to Illinois Wesleyan? If you said nothing, well, you're right. There's absolutely no application fee. So what are you waiting for? Visit, apply, and see all the opportunities for success that await you at Illinois Wesleyan University.
We're back in the top of the second, and Hayden, if you are the Titans, it's very early, lots of baseball left to play, but as we mentioned earlier, North Central showed the ability to score back-to-back runs in the second and third inning against Carthage. You need a good inning right here from Will Davidsmeyer.
Absolutely. You know, you really want to get 3 batters up, 3 batters down, get back inside the batter's box, get the bats going. Leaving runners on the corners is frustrating, but it is still only the second inning, so we got lots of baseball to play.
John Michael Scumaci, 4 at-bats yesterday, 2 hits. As he'll scorch that one down the line past Gergoni, gets into left field, and he trips over first base. And that's going to be a break for the Titans. That was for sure extra bases if he didn't trip.
Absolutely. That's an unfortunate error as a runner, you know.
The catcher,
Nothing
number 20, Henry.
nothing you can really do there. Sometimes you just trip up, but that's still frustrating when you know you could have taken second.
So a leadoff single. Allows Henry Saul to look at strike 1. Another one drops in there. Davidsmeyer ahead in the count, 0-2 now. The 0-2 fouled away to the right side.
Scumaci really looking like he's trying to steal second over there. It's 2 for 2 in conference thus far. So definitely can steal the base, but not too much of a threat yet.
Another 0-2 from Davidsmeyer. Off-speed pitch, chopped over to third. Gergoni on it, waiting. Weird hop, and that's a tough break for the Titans as Gergoni just waited too long. Not sure he was going to get it because it was a really high bounce, but now there's 2 on for North Central.
Bounces like that make it really hard as a fielder to kind of gauge the hit. You know, a lot of times you want to go forward, attack a ball like that, but with that hop, it was just very difficult to tell. There's that trip.
So now with 2 on, nobody out, North Central looking to add to their lead. Caleb Coberly at the dish. He was the one that saved the game for North Central yesterday against Carthage. He made an absolutely amazing throw from center field as he pulls back from the bunt. That Carthage would have tied the game on it, but Coberly nailed the runner at home. And he is the reason why North Central is in this game right now playing against Illinois Wesleyan. Three straight pitches from Davidsmeyer, all missing the zone. This is not what you want to see if you're head coach Michael Keller. Ball 4, that will load the bases for North Central. Coberly trying to get the bunt down. The Titans would have had an out, but instead, Davidsmeyer walks him. And we talked about it with Milliken when Wesleyan played the Big Blue, but you got to take your opportunities when you can get them. And for North Central, this is the best situation you could get in a game.
Absolutely. Bases loaded, and you got the Colorado native stepping into the batter's box.
Number 9, Vincent Merlot.
Merlot, the DH, looks at strike 1. Off-speed pitch, missing, not getting over the plate. Next pitch, got a piece of it, foul ball.
If you're Wesleyan right now, you really got to field cleanly. You can't afford any mistakes. All of these games have been one-run games, and giving up a run now could be crucial in the game.
Wild pitch by Davidsmeyer. Woltman behind the plate, blocks it. Veteran play from the backstopper and Tyler Woltman. Two-two. Laid off. That was a pretty good pitch from Davidsmeyer, but doesn't get the swing from Vincent Merlot. Now it's a 3-2 count. Getting a piece of it is Merlot. Stays alive.
Got to hand it to this guy. He's a fighter. He sees this opportunity.
Coberly at first, Saul at second, Scumaci at third. 3-2, hit to left field. Flag is on it. Scumaci's ready to tag. Catch is made. The throw home. A nice throw from left field. Jack Flagg keeping Scumaci at third. That is very important.
That was the throw of a lifetime from Flagg. Scumaci had tagged up. He's got some speed on. He was ready to go, but just pitch perfect accuracy. I mean, wow.
Scumaci put on the brakes real quick.
Yeah. It's not often you get a runner that's running towards home to put the brakes on and go back like that. That was just, what a throw.
Lang at the dish, takes strike 1.
Lang so far batting a .308 on the season and has got 19 RBIs.
No RBIs against Carthage, but he could get a couple right here if he gets one on the barrel. Davidsmeyer looking to keep him at bay. Outside corner doesn't get the call. Two and one the count. Pitch is spoiled towards the right side.
You know, if you're Lang right now, you don't really need to do anything special. You just need a solid base hit that's going to advance Scumaci to home, score another run, get more runs on the board.
Runner out at home. That was a dribbler to Tom Have. Heads up play to go home, though. Little collision at the plate.
That was crucial. Great throw home. That just saved Wesleyan a run.
Davidsmeyer 1 out away from getting out of a bases loaded, no outs.
Number 11, Yuki Yamada.
Back to the top of the order for the North Central Cardinals in Yuki Yamada. Swing and a miss. Davidsmeyer coming back, missing.
Yamada so far 11 RBIs on the season.
Spiked it in the dirt, blocked by Woltman. Yamada grounded out back in the first. That would be an ideal situation for Will Davidsmeyer if he could get him to do that again. Right back up the middle to the shortstop, flip over to second. What a job by Will Davidsmeyer getting out of it. Prime opportunity to North Central to add to their lead, but Davidsmeyer shuts them down and sends their bats back up when we come back on the Titan Broadcast Network.
Bottom of the second.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is
Michael and Hayden with you for the CCIW baseball tournament, the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed in this one, the Titans and the Cardinals. Cardinals hanging on to that 1-0 lead, courtesy of a home run from Bland. But Titans got to get some confidence out of Will Davidsmeyer, getting out of that bases loaded, nobody out jam.
That was just incredible fielding by Wesleyan. First that throw from Jack Flagg, some great heads-up plays to throw to home, and Woltman just doing his job at the plate. Excellent fielding from the Titans.
Tristan Figgis takes the pitch outside from Brian Duvall. Figgis fouls that one away. One ball, one strike. Duvall versus Tristan Figgis. So take a strike. Duvall tried to go with an off-speed pitch. Gets it over the plate, but it's too high. That one just missing on the outside part of the plate. Brian Duvall knows that those umpires are calling that outside edge. Two, foul away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you are Tristan Figgis. Figgis makes contact out towards right center. That's going to get down. He's going to try for extra bases. The throw in, sliding safe. A leadoff double for Tristan Figgis. The Titans are in business.
That's just his 4th double of the season. What a great job and great base running by Tristan Figgis.
Second baseman.
Gage
number
Wolf
7, Gage Wolf.
coming up with a man in scoring position. Titans fired up about the leadoff double.
The Bloomington native steps into the batter's box.
Bunt's going to be laid down by Gage Wolf. It's a good one. Back to the pitcher, underhand toss. The out is made, but a very productive one. Tristan Figgis over at third.
And with only 1 out on the board, Figgis is in prime position to score. Cardinals have to be sweating a little bit now.
We saw this the last time the Titans were up to bat. They had runners on the corners, couldn't scratch across a run. You got 1 out and a runner on third. You need to get him home right here. Flag goes after the first pitch, fouls it away.
Flag is slugging a 5.17 on the season.
Judging off his last game against Milliken, 2 RBIs. He's a good man to get him home. Flag, grounder, over to short. Play's going to be made. Justin Lang is on it, but the Titans have tied it at 1.
2 very productive back-to-back outs, advancing Figgis to third, sending him home. And now you got Woltman up to bat who can get something going.
Tyler Woltman, the veteran catcher. One of those voices in that dugout. Takes a strike. Coach Michael Keller really emphasizes Tyler Woltman as someone he looks to for leadership off the field. Takes it low and in the dirt, evens it up 1 apiece. One is scorched out of play, strike 2. See what Woltman does with 2 strikes. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Brian Duvall gets the call close to Woltman. He'll go down on strikes, but the Titans tie it up. It's all knotted at 1 apiece here at Jack Hornberger Field. We'll be right back with more baseball.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
We're back on the campus of Illinois Wesleyan University, excuse me. I'm an Illinois State alum, that was my bad. As CCIW baseball tournament action is underway, and we've had a couple of days of baseball. Softball team also hosting the tournament. It's a clean sweep for the Titans.
Absolutely. You love to see it. Two teams on the same campus, both making a name for themselves in conference. And on a beautiful day like this, can't ask for a better day to do it.
Jackson Bland is at the dish. Takes a ball.
Bland was the home run hitter for the Cardinals, putting their one run on the board.
Got to think that's in the mind of Will Davidsmeyer. He's being very careful with Bland.
He's definitely not giving Bland anything comfortable. He's throwing that low and inside pitch.
3-0, taken for ball 4, leadoff walk. So Will Davidsmeyer maybe having flashbacks of that home run from Bland.
Yeah, just like get Bland out of there. Don't give him a chance to hit a home run. Put up someone that you know you can get a strikeout. Parker Wyatt.
Wyatt. Last time out was a line out.
Batting a .315 on the season, so definitely not a hitter to discount.
Davidsmeyer, off-speed pitch, grounded to Gorgoni. They're going to try and turn 2-5, and they get him.
That throw to first was just in time.
5-4-3 double play. Davidsmeyer gave up that home run, but after getting out of that jam, getting that tying run back, maybe he's due for time to get into a rhythm.
He definitely is. He's feeling very confident about himself right now. You can just tell in the way he's pitching and the way he's playing his game.
Davidsmeyer delivers a strike. Austin Winky at the plate.
Was thrown out last time. Let's see if he can't make something happen here for the Cardinals.
Inside pitch causes him to turn away. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sky high. Tom Have called off. Wolf is on it for the Titans. That'll go down as the 3rd out of the inning. A quick one for Will Davidsmeyer. Titans are going to be coming up to bat next. We're all knotted at 1 apiece here at Jack Hornberger Field. Will Davidsmeyer quickly retiring. The North Central Cardinals got a double play. Got the 3rd out of the inning, sending his bats right back up. And if you're a pitcher, that's what you like to do. Get done and send your bats up, especially feeling good with a tie game at 1 apiece.
Absolutely. And with the score low as this, you wouldn't think it, but we've had an exciting game. First home run in the 1st inning. Davidsmeyer getting out of that jam in the 2nd, and then just a double play from the Titans there in the top of the 3rd.
Brian Duvall doing his part for the Cardinals. 2 hits. A walk and 2 strikeouts given up for Brian Duvall, those 2 strikeouts. Hudick is the walk as he'll look at strike 1. Hudick takes one on the outside half, called a strike. Hudick drew a walk in the first. Tries to go opposite field, but that'll head towards the cars out past the street. That'll set up for another pitch. Hudick makes contact out towards right center. Diving, not making the grab though, is the center fielder Coberly. Pumped up is Hudick.
That's the second double we've seen from the Titans today, and in that same spot too, right in right center field. And with Gadomski up to bat, you got to think good things are happening here for the Titans.
Especially considering you have no outs. Gadomski scorches that one down the third base side, but it's foul. Jackson Bland over at third for the Cardinals, guarding that line pretty closely. Gadomski hit into a fielder's choice last time. Lays that one, gets past the catcher though. And the runner will advance for the Titans. Hudick gets to third. Miscue by Henry Saul behind the plate.
And now the Titans in a prime position to take the lead here.
A 1-1 count. Justin Gadomski with a chance to drive in Hudick. Takes it high. 2 balls, 1 strike. This could put the Titans in the lead. Gadomski liked that pitch, but he fouls it away. Brings the count even. That one just missing. Henry Saul trying to frame it. It'll be interesting to see how the umpire goes along in this one, if his zone changes at all throughout the game. A big 3-2. Gadomski makes contact. Wyatt out in third. Runner tag, throw home. Tag is not applied. It's the right fielder Parker Wyatt. A pretty good throw, but Hudick beat him out.
Yeah, Hudick dove just behind the catcher, made it impossible for him to get around for a tag.
That'll go down as a sac fly.
And 1 out, the Titans can still make more noise.
Tom Have hits that one a mile high towards the first base side. Going over, but running out of room is Austin Winkie. Puts him down in the count 0-1. Tom Have with a single in the first. Lays it off. 1-1 the count. Good turnout here at Jack Hornberger Field for this 1-2 matchup. Tried to get an off-speed pitch across the plate, didn't get the zone though. Laid off once again. Tom Have. Good eye at the plate. Tom Have goes after the 3-1, fouls it away, 3-2. The Titan dugout making a lot of noise, feeling the momentum shift. They lead it 2-1. Three-two, ball four. Kate Tom Have draws the walk. What an at-bat.
Absolutely. And there's that patience again from all the Titan batters. I mean, they know when to spot a bad pitch. They know when not to swing, and it pays off for them often, just like it paid off for them now.
With Tom Have at first, Gergoni will step in. He flew out in the first. Duvall facing some trouble for North Central. Delivers the ball on the turf, 1-0. Check on the runner, Tom Have, as the entire dugout of Wesleyan yells back. Gotta love the team communication. And yet another throw from Brian Duvall. It's a 1-0 count. Gergoni fouls that one straight back over our heads.
Gergoni so far with 37 RBIs on the season.
1-1 over the second baseman's head. That's going to get down. Tom Have rounds second, but he's going to stay right on the middle bag. 2 on for the Titans as they keep the line moving.
And big bat JP Ferraro steps in, hopefully to clean this up for the Titans, score a couple more runs.
Ferraro struck out his last time up. The big left-handed hitter for the Titans. Takes a hack, fouls it away, strike one. Titans want to keep pouring it on any chance they can get. They know that this is the number 2 seed. It's going to be a good ball game all around as Ferraro hits that one. Left field. Yamada on it. He makes the grab.
So the sac fly no longer an option for the Titans. They'll need a good base hit if they still want to score more runs.
Well, someone's going to do it for the Titans. It will be Figgis. He had a double last time up. Figgis looks at strike one. Nice pitch from the left-hander Brian Duvall. Figgis makes contact, but that's going to hit straight into center field, and under it is Caleb Coberly. That'll end the threat for the Titans. They lead it 2-1 here at Jack Hornberger Field. CCIW baseball tournament action. More baseball when we come back on the Titan Broadcast Network.
It's time to play Did You Know with Illinois Wesleyan. First off, true or false? On average, over half of tuition for accepted students is covered by scholarships and grants. True. IWU invests more than $40 million in scholarships and grants for students each year.
Where has IWU ranked in highest earning graduates among small schools in Illinois? If you guessed number 1, you got it. And what's even better, IWU is the number 1 college in Illinois for getting a job and number 7 in the nation.
Last question, how much does it cost to apply to Illinois Wesleyan? If you said nothing, well, you're right. There's absolutely no application fee. So what are you waiting for? Visit, apply, and see all the opportunities for success that await you at Illinois Wesleyan University.
John Michael Scumaci is going to lead it off in the Cardinal half of the inning as the Titans are leading it 2-1 in an all-important number 1 seed versus number 2 seed matchup.
Davidsmeyer on the mound, giving these Cardinals some trouble.
He really felt into a rhythm.
Yeah. Since that first home run from Lang, he's really he's found himself, he's really come composed, and his defense is right there with him, making some incredible plays at the plate.
Top of the fourth as Scumaci looks at a ball low and away. Scumaci had a single in the second. Davidsmeyer goes inside of the right-hander. Scumaci went fishing. Nothing came up on the hook. That's a strike. Right back to Davidsmeyer, off his glove, and Wolf couldn't handle it either. So 2 chances for the Titans to get it under control, but they can't do it. Tough break.
That's 2 tough back-to-back errors, giving up a base like that for what should have just been a routine ground out. Only a first base, though, yet. No, nothing too scary, and these Titans are plenty capable of stopping the bleeding right here.
Saul also with the single. He singled after Scumaci back in the second. So look at a ball in the turf.
Batting a .397 on the season with a .574 slugging percentage.
Davidsmeyer delivers the strike. Those are pretty good numbers for Saul during the regular season. That one inside, and that's going to hit Saul. Coach Keller out from the dugout, maybe arguing that he leaned into that pitch. So, head coach Michael Keller fighting for his team right there. It sure did look like the North Central hitter leaned into it a little bit.
But the umpire called it. It's a walk, and that's going to bring up the Plainfield native to the plate, Caleb Coberly.
Coberly drew a walk. If you're Will Davidsmeyer, you got to let your head coach handle that business talking to the home plate umpire. You need to just stay focused because you got 2 runners on and no outs.
And you never want to get on the bad side of an umpire, too. You start arguing with them, calls tend to not go your way. If you're Davidsmeyer, you just want to play your game, want to get back in your rhythm. So he seems to have fallen out of it a little bit here in the top of the fourth.
Contact's made out to left field. The Titan left fielder, Jack Flagg, is on it. He'll get it back in quickly.
Jack Flagg with the cannon of an arm, stopping a run in the second when that jam happened for the Titans, and stopping the advance to third there too.
Number 9, Vincent Merlot.
Now the designated hitter, Vincent Merlot, flew out back in the second inning. Takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Scumaci at second, Saul at first for the Cardinals. Davidsmeyer paints the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Double play could be in order. A long, curving off-speed pitch, not in the zone.
That one getting close to his head.
2 balls and a strike. Grounder, Tom Have on it. He will step on first, as that was the only play for him to make, but he got an important out.
2 outs now. All you need is the force out at first. And no runs will score for the Cardinals.
This is, again, an opportunity for North Central. They got 2 runners in scoring position. They're down by 1. One swing of the bat, they could potentially be up 1.
Absolutely. And here to answer that call is Lang. He was the home run hitter for the Cardinals in the first.
Nice curveball from Davidsmeyer. Doesn't get the call. That one drilled over. Gadomski, diving play. He's going to bobble it, though. North Central's going to tie it up. Nice job by Gadomski keeping it in the infield, but just not able to make the play over to first.
That's still a crucial stop for Gadomski. That could easily have been a 2-run hit if that had gotten past him. It was kind of a slow dribbler to the outfield, but Gadomski making that stop could have stopped some enormous bleeding here for the Titans.
Tough break for Gadomski. Also, he was going to his left as that was hit, so he had to come right back to his right. Yuki Yamada at the plate, runners on the corners. First pitch taken for a strike. Davidsmeyer inside, turning away from it was Yuki Yamada. Runner goes from first, off speed pitch. Woltman in the dirt. It's going to be handled by Gage Wolf. Nice job not letting that get in the outfield. That was trouble if it did.
Absolutely. Definitely not as hard as we've seen Woltman throw. I think he was holding himself back a little bit, not trying to make the error that could have potentially led to even 2 more runs.
Lang with the stolen base. That one hit to right field towards the line. Running speed out there in right field is Tristan Figgis. Just not fast enough.
Love to see the hustles from Figgis on that foul ball. Could have gotten the Titans out of a really tough spot. It's a hard catch to make.
Instead, it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Yamada. Runners in scoring position for the Cardinals. Two, missing low. This has been a problem for Davidsmeyer. A lot of full counts. 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That will load up the bases. Tough one for Davidsmeyer.
Definitely not a walk you want to give up. It looks like we got some action going on in the Titan bullpen. We might see a swap here for Davidsmeyer soon if he can't stop this bleeding.
Yeah, I can't imagine the leash is too long for Davidsmeyer in this crucial matchup.
Top of the fourth, 2-2.
Bland
Bismarck needs to make something happen.
Bland with the homer in the first takes strike one. That one hit into right field. Figgis on it, at the wall, off it. Figgis getting it back in quickly. The throw home at the plate, they are going to get an out. That will end the inning for the Titans.
Props to Figgis. That was a great throw in over to Woltman. Sadly, just not in time before those 2 runs scored, but what a tag.
The outfielders for Wesleyan showing off their arms, but the North Central Cardinals do take the lead. We'll be back with the Titan Bats looking to get some more runs on the Titan broadcast.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
We're back as the Titans giving up the lead, but it's been a back and forth game, and if you like offense, Hayden, you're seeing it right here in this one.
Absolutely. Right in the middle of the game, this is where things get exciting. And Gage Wolf now to bats answer the call.
First pitch is called a strike. Wolf fouls it away. Takes it for a ball. Your score 4-2 in favor of the Cardinals. Titans were able to get the out at home as that one's chopped. Foul, but those runs scoring before that out do count.
All the more crucial, though, to get that out at home, stop the bleeding. As it's only a 2-run deficit, so this is something the Titans can easily come back from if they get the bats going.
1-2 from the left-hander Duval. Missing, brings it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wolf inside and low, fouls it towards the first base side. Two-two, Gage Wolf gets a piece of it, fouls it away. Big at bat right here for Gage Wolf against Duval. We'll see what he gets with the 2-2. Gets another pitch inside, but fouls it away once again. Another pitch, Wolf grounds it to second. On it for the Cardinals is John Michael Scumaci. He'll throw out Wolf for the first out of the inning.
And if you're Duvall, that's exactly how you want to start off this inning, especially after taking the lead like that. You don't want to give any leeway to these Titans.
Jack Flag with an RBI. Fouls away the first pitch.
He's batting a .347 on the season and has got 4 home runs.
The 0-1 fouled straight back. 0-2 now to Jack Flag. If you're the Titans, you need to remember, just stay patient. You can get 1 run at a time. It doesn't have to all come back in one swing of the bat. Flag pokes that one into right center field. It's going to get down into the gap. He's going to try to get to second. The throw in. Not in time. He's going to slide in safely.
And that was a close one, too. Props to these Titans who have all hit doubles. They are making some close calls at second base, but all of them getting there just in time.
Center fielder Coberly, we mentioned it. He threw out a runner at home yesterday against Carthage. Certainly has an arm out there in center field. Tyler Woltman with Flag in scoring position and 1 out. Ball gets past the catcher. Runner will advance. Henry Saul, that's the second time we've seen a ball get past him.
That has been the Achilles heel for the Cardinals this game. Letting the balls get past the backstopper. It's allowed a lot of runners to get to third. Now the Titans in scoring position with just 1 out, so they can easily give a sac fly, score another run.
Woltman thinking just that. That's going to be popped up to the right side, close to the dugout. And the catch is going to be made, unfortunately, if you're Tyler Woltman. And now that sacrifice chance goes out the window.
Absolutely. Now you need a solid base hit. And now the freshman from Frankfort, Illinois, steps in the box to answer the call.
Hudick a walk and a double so far. Lots of baseball left to play, but if you're the men in green and white, you would love to get a run back here. Duvall versus Hudick. 0-1 pitch. Gets back safely. The runner at third. Is that one outside?
Mm-hmm.
Gadomski's on deck if the Titans are able to reach. Nice job by Hudick laying off that one that was low at the knees. That one called a strike, a late strike call. Everybody in the park, if you're a Titan fan, not agreeing with it.
Titans making some noise in opposition of that one.
2-2, just getting a piece of it is Hudick.
That's important, though, for Hudick, staying alive. You got a runner in scoring position on third.
Another 2-2 coming, huge at bat. Oh, Hudick flinched like he wanted to swing, but laid it off.
What an eye from Hudick to know that one was a ball. Bringing himself to a full count. That's dangerous in a situation like this.
3-2, Hudick back up the middle. Grabbed by Scumaci, though. At second, he's out at first. And Titans inches away from tying this one. But what a play from John Michael Scumaci that will end the threat, as the Cardinals will come back to bat when we return on the Titan Broadcast Network.
It's time to play Did You Know with Illinois Wesleyan. First off, true or false? On average, over half of tuition for accepted students is covered by scholarships and grants. True. IWU invests more than $40 million in scholarships and grants for students each year.
Where has IWU ranked in highest earning graduates among small schools in Illinois? If you guessed number 1, you got it. And what's even better, IWU is the number 1 college in Illinois for getting a job and number 7 in the nation.
Last question, how much does it cost to apply to Illinois Wesleyan? If you said nothing, well, you're right. There's absolutely no application fee. So what are you waiting for? Visit, apply, and see all the opportunities for success that await you at Illinois Wesleyan University.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
Back here at Jack Hornberger Field, as Davidsmeyer gets a swing and a miss, and Hayden, last half inning we saw the Titans coming very close to getting a run back, almost making it 4-3. A close play at first, though.
It was a heartbreaker at first. It was a really well-hit ball, but great play by the second baseman, Scumaci, to scoop it up, get it to first in time.
Check swing, didn't go, though. Parker Wyatt is your batter.
The lingering question right now is how much longer are we going to see Davidsmeyer on the mound? See some action in the Titan bullpen. You know, Davidsmeyer giving up a few runs, really putting Titans in a jam. How long of a leash does he have?
Top of the fifth is a swing and a miss. Woltman will throw over. That'll go down as a strikeout.
Looks like, though, it may have just been a bad inning for Davidsmeyer. Looks like he's come back very composed.
Just as a reminder, this is Game 6 if you're following along on the CCIW website, Wesleyan versus North Central. Game 7 will be Carthage, and the loser of this one is that one is popped into short right field. Diving and making the grab is Wolf. What a grab.
He came all the way from second base into right field to make that catch. Man has some wheels.
Gage Wolf said, "Don't worry, Tom Have and Tristan Figgis, I got this one." Using all of his range right there.
If I'm a second baseman, I'm not getting anywhere near that. That's the right fielders all day, but not for Wolf.
Davidsmeyer delivers first pitch strike. Quickly ahead in the count, 0-2 now. Right back up to the shortstop. On it is Gadomski. Davidsmeyer, 1, 2, 3 in this inning for the Titans. He's going to send up his bats. The Titans trail it 4-2 on the Titan Broadcast Network. fifth here at Jack Hornberger Field. Titans trailing it 4-2 as the tunes pumping in here at Jack Hornberger Field. I got to say, it's a great turnout.
Absolutely. Fantastic turnout. There's a lot of energy in the crowd, a lot of energy in both dugouts. We just saw the Titans dancing after a phenomenal defensive top of the fifth.
Justin Godomski.
So far, the killer for the Titans is that 3-run fourth inning that gave North Central the lead. Godomski ripped over to third, not able to handle it though, is Jackson Bland. That's why they call it the hot corner.
And I gotta say, this inning feels different for the Titans. They seem to have a lot more energy. They're ready to go after the ball. You haven't seen Godomski swing at the first pitch a lot, but he just went right after that one.
Tom Have at the dish. One for one with a walk. Tom Have barrels it up towards center field. Coberly on it for the Cardinals. That'll be the first out. Seems like the Titans are trying to barrel up some balls. They've definitely had some hits. They got 6, but that one just not able to find the grass.
Grigoni now with 1 hit at 2 at-bats.
He's got Godomski at first. Go back to the old saying, get him on, get him over. As that one is hit right field or left field. Making the grab though is Yuki Yamada, and just like that, there's 2 outs.
The DH, number 32, JP Ferraro.
JP, 2 at-bats, one of them a strikeout. Throw back to first. Godomski in safely.
Duvall trying to get that easy out. Godomski at first. Godomski usually likes to get a good distance off the bag, but he's playing it safe because he knows he's a target right now.
This is a great time for JP to get a hit as he fouls it away. Oh, 1 the count, 2 outs, runner on for the Titans. Ferraro watches that one outside. Off-speed pitch, tried to get it over the plate. Missing outside once again is Brian Duvall. JP with a 2-1 count. JP rips it. Skumachi diving. It's going to get through, though. Godomski going first to third. Another chance for the Titans to crawl back into this one, down by 2. You got 2 outs, though. It's going to be difficult.
Absolutely. You need a good, solid base hit out of number 14 here, Tristan Figgis. He is a man to do it. But can he come in clutch for the Titans right now?
Brian Duvall trying to keep this 2-run lead intact if you're North Central. Figgis waits on the first pitch. It's ball 1. He's got a lot of room down the right field line. Watches that one on the outside part of the plate, catches it for strike. Doesn't like the call, though.
1-1 count, still has time.
Biggest grounder. North Central will get the force out at second. Another opportunity missed by the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. They're down by 2 with North Central up to bat next on the Titan Broadcast Network.
Cardinals lead 4.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Once again, your score,
Henry
4-2.
Saul, the sophomore out of Batavia, Illinois.
Number 20, Henry Saul.
Titans made a change behind the dish in Luca Morelli. So he is now the backstopper for Davidsmeyer. First pitch, swung on and hit into the right field gap. It's going to get down. On it is Figgis out in right. Good job to get it back in quickly, but it's a leadoff single.
Nothing too much to worry about for the Titans yet, only a first base. But these Cardinals, they know how to get the bats going.
Coberly walked earlier in the game. He's got Saul at first. Morelli can't find the ball, and Saul is going to advance.
And that's an error the Titans just can't afford right now. A good hit here. A good hit here could put the Cardinals up by one more run. And runs are not coming easy for the Titans right now.
Bunt shown, Morelli blocks it in the dirt. Trying to go opposite field is Coberly, but it'll get out of play. Two balls and a strike. Davidsmeyer, nice job right there. Hanging curveball over the plate, but put it in a spot where it was unhittable.
That's what you want out of Davidsmeyer right now. Good, solid pitches.
Tries to go back with another curveball. That one doesn't hit the zone, though. Tried to go back door. Brings the count full. Saul's at second. Nobody out. Little dribbler. Back to Davidsmeyer. He can't snag it. In from third. The runner's going to be safe, though. Gergoni tried to make the play. Davidsmeyer couldn't, but at the end, the runner will reach.
Titans did stop the advance to third, though. The one silver lining from that play, as that was a tough ball to field.
So once again, Will Davidsmeyer finding himself in a little bit of a jam.
Makes you wonder how much more of a leash does Davidsmeyer has before the Titans go to the dugout, look for another pitcher.
Pinch hitter Colby Fuji now at the plate. If you're North Central, again, another opportunity to add more runs. You're already leading by 2.
Fuji batting a .250 on the season. He's got 10 RBIs.
Bunt's going to be put down. Morelli's on it. Throw over to first. He is out, but a very productive one at that. 2 runners in scoring position.
And only 1 out for the Cardinals.
At some point, you got to wonder with these runners in scoring position, how many runs is Coach Keller willing to give up? They might be trying to go home at this point if the runner does go on contact. Infielders will play in. You got 1 out. Justin Lang at the dish. Lang over to third. Pause. Throw from Gergoni. Nice job making sure that Saul stayed where he was. That's a big out now.
That is huge. A breath of relief certainly for the Titans. 2 outs now. Don't have to worry about the sacrifice fly. You can just make the catch and head to the bats.
Number 11, Yuki Yamada.
Takes a lot of pressure.
Yamada so far has been walked once. No hits on 2 at-bats.
Grounder. Wolf is on it. Throw over. Davidsmeyer gets out of it. He keeps the score 4-2. Give credit to him. He's doing his job after struggling up early, but he's keeping his team in it. We'll be right back with the Titan Bats up next. Back on the Titan Broadcast Network. The men in green and white have some work to do against the left-hander Brian Duvall, and just like we gave credit for Davidsmeyer getting out of it, big credit to Brian Duvall. He's pitched a lot of innings here today so far. 7 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. He has really stumped this Titan lineup.
Absolutely. You know, you got some really good hitters like Adamski. You got Tom Have, you got Figgis, and so far only has allowed 2 runs. The Titans really in a position here in the bottom of the sixth where they need to get those bats going, need to get back in this game. Because you don't want to find yourself in the bottom of the ninth still looking for runs.
And it kind of feels like they've had opportunities throughout the entire game. They just haven't been able to capitalize on them. But not able to capitalize, that's what weeds out the teams that are going to go very far.
Absolutely. You know, they've taken advantage of Saul's mistakes, stealing third a few times. Sadly, just not able to get the runner home.
Gage Wolf will lead it off. He's in an 0-1 count. Pitch missing outside and low from the left-hander Duvall. Ball comes back, tries to get it again on the outside half, misses. Wolf, 2 ground outs, also a sacrifice. Very patient, hitter's count right here.
That's what you want if you're Gage Wolf. Wolf having a tough day so far, not really able to find the ball. Been ground out twice, had a sacrifice.
3-1, called a strike.
Both dugouts getting really loud, both showing support for the pitcher and the batter.
Pitch fouled towards left field. Out of play.
Yeah. And Titans really starting to get more energy. That dugout's getting louder and louder.
Another 3-2 coming to Gage Wolf. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gage Wolf went fishing. A nice pitch right there from Brian Duvall and the Cardinals. Unfortunate for Gage Wolf. He worked a full count, just couldn't draw the walk.
Mm-hmm. These Titan batters, you know, they're patient. They really do want to draw that walk, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, and that's what happened here with Gage Wolf.
Nice pitch right there, sweeping away from Wolf. As the first pitch is called a strike to Jack Flagg. Got one of the RBIs. Flagg towards right field, towards the line. It's going to be foul. And dropping. Flagg will walk back to the plate as he gets another chance. Parker Wyatt not able to make the grab. No balls, 2 strikes. That one bounced right into the middle of the plate.
Too bad the Titans didn't have a runner on base. That would have been an easy steal for second.
The 1-2, inside and low, evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Titans trying to manufacture some runs, down by 2.
You know, each batter the Titans get without scoring, the more and more pressure mounts on the batter.
2-2, just getting a piece of it is Jack Flagg. The quietest of dinks off the bat. Flagg is going to get ready for another 2-2 pitch coming from the left-hander, Brian Duvall. Flagg went chasing. Strike 3. Duvall gets another one. That's 2 strikeouts now that the Titans have chased the pitch out of the zone, maybe feeling, like you said, a little bit of that pressure to try and get something going right now.
Absolutely. I mean, 2 outs on the board, but you still got to make something happen when you're down 2 runs to a team like this. And credit to Duval. He is not giving these Titans an inch.
Morelli stepping in for his first plate appearance, coming in for Tyler Woltman.
Lucas so far batting a .267 on the season.
He is in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Makes contact. That will be stopped by the shortstop, but Morelli's going to reach base.
And we've seen the Titans make stuff happen before with 2 outs.
Number 19, Matt.
And with Morelli starting it off like that, you got to think the Titans got something good coming.
They're going to have to string them together with 2 outs. Hudick 1 for 2, a walk and a double. Hudick makes contact. It's going to be popped up, though, in left field and caught by the left fielder in Yuki Yamada. Down go the Titans. The time is running out. 4-2, they trail it with the Cardinals bats coming up on the Titan Broadcast Network. Don't go anywhere.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program. Double major and play a sport. Do an internship and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
Davidsmeyer's day is done for the Titans. They're going to look to Luke Costello. And for Davidsmeyer, that's a tough one to swallow.
Absolutely. I mean, he did a really good job holding the Cardinals in some tough situations for the Titans, but at the same time, in a crucial game like this, you really need 3 up, 3 down, get back to the bats. Luke Costello able to do that, posting a 3.65 ERA on the season and 24 strikeouts.
Davidsmeyer, couldn't agree more with you. He pitched very, very well outside of the 1 inning where he gave up 3 runs.
Mm-hmm.
That's how North Central has a total of 4 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Scored in the 1st inning and scored in the 4th. For the Titans, they scored 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 3rd. Haven't gotten anything since.
Number 16, Jackson Bland.
And Bland is at the dish for North Central.
The lone home run hitter this game. He's been a very productive batter for the Cardinals. He's got 2 RBIs, a 2-base hit, and a walk.
A look at strike 1 from Costello. Get ready for the 0-1. Costello tries to go outside, but missing the zone. Evens it up 1 apiece. The 1-1 inside to the hitter, Jackson Bland. He turned away from it. And again, missing the zone is Costello. Hitters count for Jackson Bland. Bland draws the leadoff walk from Luke Costello.
It's not a bad walk with a hitter like Bland, you know, only letting him advance to first base.
Parker
He could have done a lot more damage if he had gotten hold of it.
North Central getting a lot of base traffic. Parker Wyatt 0 for 3, 1 strikeout today. He'll square to bunt, but he misses 4 strike 1. North Central going with small ball. Another bunt attempt. Pulled back in time. 1 ball and 1 strike. Another bunt attempt, pulled back yet again. 2 balls and a strike. He's trying to advance Bland. Two-one gets away from Luke Costello, make it 3-1. Hitters count for Parker Wyatt. He's got Bland at first. Goes after that one towards left field at the wall. And you can say goodbye to that one. That one was crushed out there to the 355 sign.
And it doesn't matter that he didn't let Bland get a hold of it. Wyatt got a hold of it, and man, was that a good hit.
So Luke Costello comes in relief of Will Davidsmeyer. This is not how he wanted to start it. 6-2 now in favor of the North Central Cardinals.
The Titans are going to need a huge at-bat come the bottom of the 7th in order to get back in this game.
That one dribbled foul. Yeah, at 4-2, you feel like, okay, it's only 2 runs. Now it's 4. You got to get on your horse. But focus on getting out of this inning first with Austin Winkie at the plate. Winkie makes contact out towards right field. It's going to drop just in front of Tristan Figgis. So 2 straight hits for North Central, stringing them together. Michael Keller out of the dugout for the Titans. They do have action down the right field line.
Costello might be retired early.
Just a reminder, the loser of this game will face Carthage at 5:30 tonight. Illinois Wesleyan doing everything they can. They do not want to go down to face Carthage in what potentially could be an elimination game for them.
Absolutely. Back-to-back games going into could be an elimination. That's tough. It's a tough game to play. If you're the Titans, you want to win this. You want to go into the finals tomorrow at home with full confidence and a game to give.
North Central trying to spoil that plan as they're looking to get into the championship game tomorrow. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
Costello not retired yet, but he probably has a short leash.
Delivers a strike. Runner at first. Nobody out. Nice pitch, swing and a miss from John Michael Scumaci. He's having a good day himself, 2 for 3. That one hit to Gadomski. They're going to try and turn 2. Throw to first. They will do just that. And that is got to get Luke Costello feeling good in his mind again with that double play.
Absolutely. After that home run hit, after 2 runs being scored, that's just a huge breath of relief.
He'll get the double play. Coach Keller back out on the mound. That's going to be it for him as Luke Costello comes in, gives up a 2-run home run. The lead is 6-2 in favor of North Central. We'll take a quick break on the Titan Broadcast Network. When we come back, the Titans will have a new pitcher on the mound.
I can see it now. The smell of the grass on the quad. That sense of excitement in the air each fall. It feels like yesterday. While I'm no longer 18, I know there are students out there ready for an opportunity like I had. For the space to discover passions, bond over dreams, and make lifelong friends. Breakthrough at Illinois Wesleyan University.
We are back on the Titan Broadcast Network as North Central has broken this one open a little bit off of a 2-run home run in this inning, given up by Luke Costello. Cole Shamhart comes in relief of him.
Absolutely. You know, the Cardinals have done a phenomenal job just chipping it away the Titans inning by inning and not allowing any runs. Shamhart really needs to come out strong here, get a quick strikeout, send the Titans to the bats. So far this season, he's got a 7 ERA and 27 strikeouts.
Shamhart, one of those pitchers for Wesleyan that last year he played a crucial role in the rotation. Now he's coming into a big spot as the Titan offense is going to need a lot of runs here in the next inning to try and claw their way back because they're running out of time very, very quickly here in the top of the 7th.
Number 20, Henry Saul.
Henry Saul set to start us off, the catcher for the Cardinals.
Saul will take a strike. Great day at the plate for him. 2 at-bats, 2 hits. Shamhart misses low and away.
Was hit by pitch on one of those at-bats, though.
Shamhart goes to the outside half of the plate, gets the call. Brings the count to 1-2. High fastball missing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Saul fouls it away. They'll do another 2-2 pitch. Two-two, grounded over to Wolf. He'll scoop it. Oh, no, he can't. He missed it as he was ranging in from his second base position. That is not something you see a lot from the Titans.
Absolutely. They've had a lot of uncharacteristic fielding errors today. Just letting a few simple ground balls get past them. That one easily could have been a force out at first, but sadly, just because of the bobble, Cardinals are still at bat.
Coberly at the dish, swings and misses at the first pitch from Cole Shamhart. Nice eye from Coberly, watches out outside. One is in the dirt. Nice block by Morelli right there, or else the runner was advancing to second.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to give these Cardinals any room.
Two-one, big swing and a miss from big man Caleb Coberly. Now with the 2-2 count, Cole Shamhart just wants to get out of the inning and send his bats up next. Swing and a miss, strike three. Morelli down to first base. That'll finalize the K. Shamhart comes in relief. It's still 6-2 in favor of North Central. The Titan bats are going to be coming up next, and they need a big inning here on the Titan Broadcast Network.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Titan bats going to need a big inning here. Jaden Katecki now coming into the game. Duval for the North Central Cardinals. Very, very good pitching today.
Absolutely. Super effective in the first 6 innings. If you're the Cardinals, you're sad to see him go, but he stepped up. He did his job. Now it's Katecki's turn.
Yeah, Katecki, if you're him, you're just looking to mow down these Titan hitters that are maybe not feeling their most confident, as they've run into a little bit of a roadblock in this tournament. First time they've done that, really. They haven't played a lot of games, though, only against Milliken so far. Only their second game. But it's a little bit of a different story when you go from the first game playing Milliken, who played better than the 4 seed that they were acclaimed, to now playing the number 2 seed. Gadomski will start off the inning with a high pop fly towards right field. Running back on it at the wall is the right fielder, Parker Wyatt, making the grab. That one carried a little bit.
That definitely did. You could see the outfielder had his glove up, but he was moving around a lot trying to find it. And he's staring right into that sun. Props to him for making that catch.
Seen a couple of nice defensive plays from both of these teams in the outfield, as Cade Tomhave will step up.
Yep. Tomhave with a hit and a walk today.
He's got a decent amount of room to the pole side. Watches that one outside on the chalk line of the left-handed batter's box. One hit right back up the middle. Cade Tomhave barrels it up, and he's on first.
And that's what you need if you're the Titans. You need positive hits. Just nice singles back to back. Get your runners in scoring position and score a few.
Gergoni's at the plate. 3 appearances so far for him. 1 hit. It would be a great time for him to get another one. Tomhave at first. We'll see how aggressive the Titans get on the base paths, as the first pitch is inside. Ball number 1. Goes after the 1-0, fouls it to the right side, out of play. A 1-1 now coming from Jaden Katecki. Gergoni, chopper, that's going to get through. The third baseman and the shortstop unable to reach it. Titans stringing some hits together.
Exactly what you need. Now you got If you get a good hit to the outfield, you got a runner in potential scoring position.
The DH. Number
Titans
32,
haven't been in this good a position in a while.
Now remember, if the Titans are able to score a couple here, that 2-run home run that was given up by the Titans could loom very large, as they were only down by 2, now down by 4 because of that.
You got J.P. Ferraro right now in the batter's box. He's struggled to find the ball a little bit today, but when he gets a hold of it, he is deadly.
Pitch on the inside part of the plate, called a strike.
Ferraro's got 29 RBIs on the season. You'd love to see him make it 30 right now.
One ball and one strike to the big man, J.P. Ferraro. Drives that one into center field. Running back on it is Coberly at the wall. It's not going to get it. It's going to drop. The Titans are going to try and run, get some runs. They're going to hold the runner down at the plate. That's going to be some runs for the Titans. And things are getting interesting.
Wow. Just as things look dark for the Titans, J.P. Ferraro steps up, slugs one to left center field. And that was a dangerous play by Jimmy Gorgoni, taking that attempt to go home. His coach even told him stop, but he went for it.
Tom Have and Gorgoni sliding at home, basically right behind each other. But hey, if Gorgoni knows he can make it, you don't always advise blowing off your third base coach, but if you do, you better make sure you get there.
That's one of those positions where as a coach you're frustrated, but you're so happy at the same time.
A mound visit is going to be caused by the Titans as North Central now only leads it by 2. We're right back where we were when it was 4-2. Only thing is, the Titans are not done in this inning. They got a runner in scoring position. It could come within a 1-run game right now.
Absolutely. Love to see a domino effect happen here. You know, started out with those couple singles, that big hit from Ferraro. And now you got Tristan Figgis up the bat. Well, love to see him make something happen.
3 plate appearances for Tristan Figgis. He's got a hit in one of them. With only 1 out, he's got J.P. Ferraro at second. Titan faithful getting into this one. Takes the first pitch for a strike from the right-handed pitching Jaden Katecki. A one in the dirt. Ferraro's going to try to get to third. Throw over. Safe.
Just in time, too. That tag nearly got him.
JP chugging along down to third. Looked like it had a chance from Henry Saul.
And the Titans seem to be in a risk-taking mood as first Jimmy Gorgoni blows off his third base coach, and now J.P. Ferraro with that close call at third base.
Figgis, chopper to the shortstop. Out is made at first, but more importantly, if you're a Titan fan, this is a 1-run game.
Thanks to that steal from J.P. Ferraro, he's able to score on that one. And now 2 outs, Gage Wolf up to bat.
Second baseman, number 7.
This was the exact inning the Titans needed. We've been talking about how they need a big inning to get back in this game, and they've taken full advantage of having this new pitcher on the mound.
That one hit into right center field by Wolf. That's going to get down for a single.
And Wolf, who's been struggling all day to find a hit, finds a great one right into short center field.
The Titans are feeling really good about themselves right now. 6-5 is their score in favor of North Central. But that's going to be it for Jaden Katecki. The Titans jumping all over him as the North Central coach making the call to get him out of there, and honestly, I don't blame him, because if you're North Central, you do not want any more runs crossing the dish.
Absolutely. You got a 1-run lead right now. You need to keep that lead alive, especially going in the top of the 8th.
So North Central will bring in a new pitcher. We're going to take a quick break on the Titan Broadcast Network when we'll be back with the Titan Bats Up.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee.
Elijah Hammond coming into the game for North Central, and what is turning out to be a very interesting one with the Titans only down by 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Some big hits by J.P. Ferraro, a gutsy play by Jimmy Gorgoni to make the play for home. We are at a 1-run game, and the Cardinals, desperate to keep their lead alive, bring in Elijah Hammond. Boasting right now a 6.39 ERA and 41 strikeouts on the season.
If you're North Central, this is turning out to be almost a copycat of what happened against Carthage. They made a couple of errors against Carthage to let them back in it in the top of the 9th. Titans trying to do exactly the same comeback. It's a little bit earlier than the 9th, thankfully, if you're the Titans, but a little bit of deja vu happening for North Central. Jack Flagg will be the batter. He'll face Elijah Hammond with Gage Wolf at first base with 2 outs.
He's got a 2-base hit and RBI so far on the day.
Titan fans feeling the energy. Flagg after the first pitch, chopper. Fair ball, throw over to first. And that will retire Jack Flagg, but the Titans come up big as they come within 1 run. It's 6-5 here at Jack Hornberger Field. Don't go anywhere. The Bats of North.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is
Cole Shamhart back out on the mound as we are in the top of the 8th. Hayden, this one coming down to the wire. You could not ask for a better game between number 1 and 2 seed.
Absolutely. Beautiful day, beautiful weather, some beautiful plays out of both teams. I have no idea which way this game's going to go. Both teams really have gotten the bats going. Both teams are very capable defensively.
And really give, both teams credit for this great game. I mean, North Central jumping out to a 1-run lead. Titans coming back, taking the lead. Then back and forth. That 4th inning for North Central. Big 3-run inning. Gave them the lead. 6-5 your score. This is what it's all about right here.
You got Colby Fuji up to bat first. So far, he's got a sacrifice round out.
I think it's fair to say that the Titans have all the momentum right now. As a swing and a miss from Colby Fuji. You need a clean inning right here out of Cole Shamhart. Shamhart gets the call. Brings it to 1-2. The 1-2 misses outside, evens it up, 2s across the board for the hitter Colby Fuji. Way to be patient right there. Draws the full count, 3-2. Shamhart's going to have to give him his best right here. Fuji, opposite field, it's foul. Tried to drive it over Gorgoni's head. Towards flag and left, unsuccessful. Another 3-2 pitch is going to be coming from Cole Shamhart. Three-two, misses, ball 4, much to the chagrin of Wesleyan fans.
Wesleyan fans not happy at all about that walk. They thought it was a strike all day.
That one looked pretty close.
But that's what this game is going to come down to. It's going to come down to close plays like that.
First pitch fouled back for a strike. Justin Lang at the dish, 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's going to be squaring up to bunt early, trying to advance the runner, Fuji. Gorgonian at third. Bunt is going to be put down. Shamhart grabs it. He'll throw over to first. The out is recorded, but for North Central, another runner in scoring position.
If you're the Titans, you got to hold them there at second. Don't give them third, even.
Left fielder number 11, Yuki Yamada.
This game looking like it's going to come down to a one-run game. Every run's going to count. Don't let this runner take third if you're Cole Shamhart.
Yep, it's all about who makes the next mistake. Time is called. Yuki Yamada at the dish. He's got a walk in 3 plate appearances. Colby Fuji at second and 1 out here in the top of the 8th. First pitch misses. Shamhart misses high. Two balls, 0 strikes. This time he catches the zone. It's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch coming from Shamhart. That one scorched off the light pole. That came straight back down.
Some people sitting right beneath that light pole. Thank goodness it missed them. That one had some heat.
The 2-2 pitch from Shamhart. That one hit right back up the middle. It's going to get through. North Central is going to score another run. And that is a dagger for the Illinois Wesleyan Titans.
Especially for Justin Gadomski. He was so close to stopping it. But man, now Titans 2 runs down. Capable of coming back from it, but in the top of the 8th, every run is a dagger to the heart.
7-5 your score after the RBI single. Jackson Bland looks at the first pitch way outside, ball 1.
Titans have walked him a few times after he's hit that home run, hit that 2-base hit. He is a deadly batter. If you're Cole Shamhart, you do not want him getting hold of this.
Morelli behind the plate, couldn't block it. Runner advances.
And that's another Cardinal in scoring position. Only 1 out, too. If he's somehow able to take third, the Cardinals, they can give up a sacrifice fly, score potentially another run.
Looks like that will be an intentional walk chosen by the Titans.
Right fielder, number 8, Parker.
Probably going with the line of thinking that with 1 out, you put a man on first. Now you got a chance for an inning double play.
Force outs all over the place if they can get this.
Shamhart delivers strike 1. Bland at first, Yamada at second.
Wyatt so far 2 RBIs this game.
0-1 misses outside, brings it to 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 popped up, foul territory. It's out of play as it hits the top of the dugout. For the Titans, unfortunately, it didn't stay in play. Would have liked to get an out there in foul territory. Sets it up for a 1-2 pitch from Shamhart to Wyatt with 2 on, 1 out. One-two, hits the bag, unfortunately for Gergoni, as that will score another run for North Central. 2 bad breaks for the Titans.
That's just tough, because now the Cardinals, they got a runner on third and a runner on first, and only 1 out, so they got a sacrifice fly to give, put 1 more on the board. This is not the inning the Titans wanted, as it looks like we're going to have a mound visit and a switch in pitchers.
Coach Keller has seen enough from Cole Shamhart. His day will be done. A new pitcher will come in for the Titans. We'll take a quick break on the Titan Broadcast Network. When we return, though, it'll be a new pitcher for the Titans. North Central leads it 7-5. We're back as Luke Schwab will take over the duties from Cole Shamhart. For Shamhart, that's a tough 2 breaks for him to give up a couple of runs.
Absolutely. It's just an absolute heartbreaker, especially in a conference tournament. You've been an integral part of the team. You got to feel a lot of weight on your shoulders, and definitely a little disappointed. Couldn't come through like that. But now the senior out of Downers Grove, Illinois, Luke Schwab, steps on the mound. Schwab so far with a 6.0 ERA. Only 9 strikeouts on the season.
Your score is 8-5 as another run crossed when Shamhart was at the mound, so your lead is now 3 if you're North Central. For the Titans, runners on the corners for Luke Schwab. Like you mentioned, only 1 out. Double play right here would be the most ideal situation to get out of it.
With Austin Winkie up to bat, he's only got one hit so far on 4 at-bats. All their outs have been ground and force outs.
Breaking ball looked at for a strike. Ball, excuse me. Runner goes from first. Morelli can't handle it, and that takes away the double play ball for the Titans.
That's a few that have gotten past Morelli that really put the Titans in a bad position. The Titans are going to need another big inning in the bottom of the 7th in order to come back from this.
Another one gets away from Morelli. Another run is going to try and score, and it will. Things are going south very quickly for the Titans.
Another home plate steal from Jackson Bland.
And you got to wonder, Tyler Woltman was in the game earlier for the Titans. Coach Keller made the decision to take him out, put Morelli in. That's coming back to haunt him.
And another walk.
That'll put runners at the corners once again for North Central.
Second baseman, number 19, John Michael Scumaci.
Scumaci at the plate, 4 appearances, 2 hits. First pitch fouled back towards the tree.
Cardinals with a sac fly to give. They could effectively double the score of the Titans right now.
Grounder, Gargoni on it. They'll throw to first, or home, excuse me, and they will get the out as they're trying to save every run they possibly can right now.
Absolutely. Great throw, great positioning by Morelli in order to stop that run from scoring.
So now 2 outs, North Central, with runners at first and second. Henry Saul is at the plate. He's had a good day, 2 for 3. Takes that one off the dome. He'll head down to first base. That will load him up. Just very uncharacteristic of the Titans right now.
Absolutely. Coach Keller looking for someone to get the job done here on the mound. Gets a fine one.
Schwab trying to get out of the inning. That one hit opposite field. It's going to land fair. It's going to score more runs for North Central as they're pouring it on against the number 1 seed Titans. Coach Keller, he needs to find the solution right now.
Absolutely. That hit was just perfectly placed down the third base line. 2 runs to score and another in scoring position for the Cardinals. The Titans are bleeding right now and bleeding bad.
The line continues to move. Fuji at the dish. Goes after the first pitch, foul. As a reminder, the loser of this one faces Carthage at 5:30 later this evening. Swing and a miss from Fuji. The winner advances to the championship. First game of that will happen at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And game 2 if needed, 30 minutes after. As a swing and a miss for the strikeout, but the damage has been done by North Central. They lead it big here at Jack Hornberger Field. Titan Bats got a lot of work to do when we come back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
We're back. Michael and Hayden with you on the call. 11-5 your score in favor of North Central. They pulled away in this one and never looked back.
Absolutely. It was a doomsday situation for the Titans in the top of the 8th. Now they got 2 more chances at bat to stop the bleeding and to get the bats going. Just when it seemed like the Titans were making a comeback, now they're down greater than ever. And Luca Morelli up to bat.
Now it's deja vu for the Titans. They split the regular season series, and in the one that they lost, they came back in the 9th, tied it, but let North Central in the 10th win it. Luca Morelli trying to get things jump-started with an 0-1 count. Hammond brings the heat. Strike 2 called.
Pitchers count right now. This is not the start the Titans need.
Contact's made. Morelli over to the shortstop. Picked up and thrown out. Justin Lang on the play. 1 out for the North Central Cardinals.
They'll bring Matt Hudick up to bat. 1 hit at 3 at-bats. It's been walked once.
Top of the order. Needing to get something done. Contact's made. Right back to Lang at the shortstop position. He'll throw over. Nice pick at first base from Austin Winky. Quickly, 2 outs.
Winky having to stretch to make that catch, but a crucial catch made to keep this lead for the Cardinals.
The shortstop, number 33.
Justin Gadomski steps in with outs quickly running out for the Titans.
Yes. Gadomski has come in clutch a few times for the Titans this season. Let's see if he can make something happen here.
Gadomski hits that one over to the second baseman's head. It drops in for a hit. And Mr. Reliable, Justin Gadomski, barreled it up.
Gets a little fist bump for the first base coach as they bring Cade Tomhave.
27, Cade Tomhave.
This time the Titans trying to get a rally going with 2 outs. Something that's very hard to do. Swing and a miss from Tomhave. Nice pitch from Elijah Hammond. Tom Have off the end of the bat. Right center field. On it is Caleb Coberly. That will mow down the Titans as we are headed to the 9th. 11-5 your score in favor of the team in black and red.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is
Top 9 here at Jack Hornberger Field. Titans needing a miracle comeback as Luke Schwab once again on the mound.
Pitched .2 innings. So far, he's got a strikeout and a run scored on into his name. Schwab and Morelli need the defensive inning of the season right here.
Yeah, it's already a tough task, down by 6. And almost maybe feels impossible. You don't want to make that even worse and give up more.
Absolutely. Schwab, a senior out of Downers Grove. This could be his last time on the mound for his college career.
Credit to North Central, though. They've jumped on the Titans when they've had the opportunities. It's the first pitch. Fouled away. Lang at the plate, 1 for 3. Hits that one to the shortstop, Gadomski. He'll pick it up. Throw over to Tom Have. 1 out recorded for Luke Schwab.
It's exactly what the Titans need. Clean fielding and clean outs, just like Justin Gadomski did right there.
Now it'll be up to Yuki Yamada. 4 plate appearances for him, 1 hit, RBI, and a walk. Efficient. Got across a run for the Cardinals. Schwab delivers a strike. A 1 pitch low and outside. Schwab missing on the 1-1, brings it to 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Next one's fouled off the end of the bat. 2's across the board, 1 out. Good eye from Yuki Yamada, laid it off, brings it to a full count. Three-two taken for ball 4. Morelli tried to frame it as best he could. Yamada reaches. Jackson Bland.
The home run hitter and the deadly batter for North Central. He's been walked 3 times because of his hitting ability.
Schwab will go after him inside, ball 1. Inside again, Morelli blocked it. Runner went to second. Not sure that he realized that he was running. Yamada gets in safely.
Yeah, Morelli definitely didn't see the run happening. He kind of picked up that ball slowly, then saw the runner, made the throw. Gadomski looked like he was there to stop it.
2-0 count. Schwab delivers a strike. Comes back, 2-1 pitch in there again. Brings it 2-2. Familiar sight with a runner in scoring position and 1 out for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss though, strike 3. Luke Schwab gets him.
And that is a crucial strikeout for Luke Schwab. Great job. Jackson Bland, deadly hitter.
Right fielder, number 8, Parker Wyatt.
Parker Wyatt now with 2 outs.
The other home run hitter for the Cardinals so far has 3 RBIs.
Looks at the 1-0 high for ball 2. Wyatt with that 2-run shot that disheartened the fans and the dugout of Wesleyan. Schwab delivers outside. 3 straight pitches, it's a 3-0 count. Three-0 is taken all the way for ball 4. That puts 2 on for the Cardinals.
First baseman number 6, Austin Winky.
Austin Winky so far 1 for 4 at the plate.
Morelli catches it out of the zone for ball 1. Thought about throwing over to first, but Wyatt's back there safely. The 1-0. Missing outside, 2-0. A little bit of some command issues from Luke Schwab. Long pause before the 2-0. And yet again finds himself in a 3-0 count. He needs to dig deep and battle back right here against Winky. He cannot do it though, as that'll be a walk. That'll load him up once again for North Central.
And it looks like that's going to end the day for Luke Schwab.
Time was called.
Umpire saying go back to third base.
North Central maybe trying to pull a quick one. point in the game. Hopefully Woltman is not hurt, but that has proven to be at least part of the issue and why North Central has scored some runs.
Absolutely. I think Morelli was subbed in for his offensive ability, but you do miss Woltman behind the plate. He's got a cannon. He's just such a springy player.
Scumaci goes after the first pitch, fouls it away.
Scumaci so far 2 runs on 2 hits at 5 at-bats. One of the double plays for the Titans came off his bat, so we'll see if the Titans can't get another double play here.
Caleb Martinez missing outside. 1-1 swung on for strike 2. Big pitch coming from the right-handed Caleb Martinez with a 1-2 count. One-two misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caleb Martinez. A lot of runs at stake here with the bases loaded. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Scumaci, a very good at bat right here.
See what Martinez does.
3-2 hit. Gadomski on it, sliding over to first. Tom Have can't make the pick though. And again, going wrong for the Titans. Tom Have not happy with himself.
That was a critical error. All runners took off before the pitch, so they already had the advantage, and that fumble led to not 1 run, but 2 runs scoring for the Cardinals.
The catcher, number 20, Henry Saul.
The inning will continue. Henry Saul at the plate, first and second. Popped up, foul territory towards third. Making the grab is Gergoni. That will end it. We're headed to the bottom of the 9th. Titans gonna need a miracle when we come back on the Titan Broadcast Network. North Central 3 outs away from punching their ticket to the championship tomorrow. And the Titans, if they do in fact lose this one, they will be facing elimination later tonight versus Carthage.
Absolutely, Hyman so far not giving up a run. The Titans in a nightmare situation where they got to score 8 runs here in the bottom of the 9th. 8 runs minimum in order to stay in this thing and not face elimination.
If you remember, at the end of the regular season, Wesleyan swept Carthage. North Central was able to sneak into that 2nd spot. And that is proving to be some good momentum for North Central. Something that I don't think many people thought would happen at the end of the regular season, but they're not complaining because it's working right now.
Absolutely. Gergoni so far 2 hits on 4 at-bats. He's a good man to start it off for the Titans, because they're going to need every single hit they can get.
Elijah Hammond, your pitcher on the mound for North Central, trying to close it out. Gergoni makes contact, fouls it away.
The silence has fallen over the crowd as they wait to see what's going to happen with these Titans.
0-2 in the dirt, ball one. Wesleyan crowd certainly stunned. We were in for a good game. Not sure that Wesleyan fans thought it would break open like this, but it's a 1-2 count. This time was called. Now ready for the 1-2 pitch coming from Elijah Hammond to Jimmy Gergoni. Gergoni gives that a ride high to left field, but making the grab is Yuki Yamada. One out as North Central is creeping closer to punching their ticket to tomorrow.
Number 32, JP Ferraro.
JP Ferraro did come in clutch last time the Titans were in a hole this game. When he gets a hold of the ball, good things happen.
He hit an absolute rocket to center field. Hammond goes inside, ball one.
Might be trying to scare Ferraro a little bit.
Ferraro drives that one into center field. Coberly on it, though, for North Central. And now the Titans are down to their final out.
No room for error here at all as Tristan Figgis steps into the batter's box. North Central, on the other hand, has got plenty of room to play with.
Figgis, the last hope for the men in green and white. Figgis drives that one into center field towards Coberly. It's going to drop into right center. And the Titans have a base runner in the bottom of the ninth.
And that's going to bring up Gage Wolf to bat.
Second baseman, number 7, Gage Wolf.
Wolf 1 for 3 with the strikeout. He's got room down the left field line and the right field line. Wolf drives that one into right field. It's going to drop, though, right in front of Parker Wyatt. He thought about going to second, but he's going to stay there. But going first to third is Tristan Figgis.
Figgis now in scoring position, but Flagg needs another good hit like that one in order to get Figgis to score. Sack fly is not an option here.
Titans not going down without a fight. They got runners at the corners.
That is one thing about this Titan team. 2 outs, game on the line, they still make things happen.
Flagg goes after the first pitch, maybe a little anxious, strike one. Hammond trying to close it out. He's 1 out away for North Central. Runner goes from first. It's called a strike, and North Central will give the second base to the Titans. And why not when you're up by this much?
Yeah, no need to give the Titans any easy points by overthrowing second.
0-2 pitch coming. That one in the turf. Good block by North Central. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jack Flag. Swing and a miss. That will end this ball game. The number 2 North Central Cardinals take down the number 1 seed in Illinois Wesleyan. They will punch their ticket to tomorrow. For Illinois Wesleyan, they will play a second game today. That will be at 5:30 against number 3 Carthage. And give credit, Hayden, if you're the North Central offense, they showed up and they showed out.
Absolutely. I mean, just phenomenal job on the mound, keeping the Titans from getting any good hits. Phenomenal job defensively, making those routine plays, limiting the errors. And even when they did make errors, they held the Titans, not allowing them to score. It was just a great game played by North Central.
It'll be redemption time for Illinois Wesleyan in an elimination game later tonight. But for now, that will do it for me and Hayden at Jack Hornberger Field. Your final score, North Central 13, Illinois Wesleyan 5.